Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. We get thousands of requests every day to review artists that you love. Usually this takes the form of a metal or a rock band, but every now and then I get wind of a singer who has broken past all genre barriers and is simply recommended because they have an extraordinary voice. Today's singer also has a heartwarming story and the legendary stamp of approval of having received a golden buzzer on America's Got Talent. I'm excited to hear Putri Ariani right now for the first time. Let's get to it.
I remember when we still one. You love your voice and your bright eyes. We together in this love. Promise we'll forever.
Oh my gosh.
And now you left me alone. 'Cause you'll find someone better. You went that way with her. And one thing I know.
Wow. If you guys haven't seen the intro into this and gotten a little bit of Putri's story, you definitely should go back and watch the whole thing from AGT. It is very, very heartwarming to see the love of the family and to hear about her dreams. And she's blind and she's playing the piano and singing, and her voice sounds like it's been mega produced already, yet it's in a very, very raw form here. It's like shocking to me how excellent all of the little details in her voice are. I also love how much silence she was willing to take before starting into her performance. It quieted the entire crowd so they would be ready to accept this beauty. And I don't know what it was exactly that brought tears into my eyes, but almost immediately when she started singing, I had this just emotional response of, wow, this is beautiful, and chills. There's so much amazing that's happening. So I'm going to go back. Let's see, right about here, right where she starts.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Have fun.
She's so sweet. That's a great breath right before.
I remember when we still one. You love your voice and your bright eyes.
I love the way she breaks her voice up, but still keeps a legato in it, attaching it to the upper note there. That is beautiful.
Love your voice and your bright
Like, that moment is gorgeous, gorgeous. Ooh.
still one. You love your voice and your bright eyes.
Yeah,
We
I like that look
together
of like, whoa, that was
in
nice.
this love. Promise we'll forever.
Oh my gosh. Also, I hear just a slight tremble in there. She's nervous. Everybody wonders, do performers do this kind of thing because without any nerves whatsoever? And most performers, like 99.9% of the performers I know, are very nervous because they care so deeply about sharing their message, and they're just so eager to do it the right way and serve their audience. And you can tell she's nervous, but she's just delivering still.
Voice and your bright eyes, we together in this love. Promise we'll forever.
Oh my God. Her pitch is perfect.
And now you left me alone.
I love that
'Cause
breath.
you'll find someone better. You went that way with her.
Check out where the spaces are and the way she's chosen very specific moments for breath. By the way, this is a song that she wrote. I like the way she has set up her lyrics with the spaces, with the breath, and just there are times when she even will sort of hover over without taking a breath, but still leave a space.
And now you left me
There.
alone. 'Cause you'll find someone better.
That.
You went that way with her. And one thing I know.
Good
You
use the
break
vibrato.
my heart, break my hope, make me so down in loneliness. You left me when I did. Thought you were my best friend, being my prince, but I was wrong. Oh, baby, you changed your pain into the blue.
Whoa. Wow. Like, wow. You could tell from the very first moment she started singing that it was an amazing voice, but then she's doing all these things so beyond that even. I feel blown away. We're going to come back here and talk about part of what makes this amazing, other than just the sheer emotion and goosebumps.
And one thing I know, you break my heart, break my hope.
So she uses a little break in her voice in that line, and then she actually comes back down into a heavier sound and then flips up to this really light head voice sound. It's just like it's using registration so well to color the tone there, and that's complicated to do.
Her. And one thing I know, you break my heart, break my hope, make me so down in loneliness.
And right there, she was actually mixing the sound a lot more, putting a little more TA engagement to just keep it a little more lasery, a little more powerful, even though it was the same pitches that she flipped into that really light, fluffy sound before.
Be so down in loneliness. You left me when I did. Thought you were my best friend, being my prince, but I was wrong.
It's so interesting seeing the way she's moving her mouth. There are times that she's just opening it up a little bit. It really tells me she has a lot more she can do with that space, but she's already got so much, like she's got so much clarity and control with just sort of a very narrow space right now. What's going to happen when she just drops her jaw and lets the full sound out? I don't know, but I have a feeling she's going to go even further.
Prince, but I was wrong. Oh, baby, you changed your pain into the blue.
I love that slide. It's good face. We can go back to that part one more time because the way she does this all in one breath, the way she's controlling her vibrato and just keeping it so straight despite having some performance jitters. And then when she flips over, she doesn't take a breath. She's not giving herself any rest as she goes up to this even more difficult note. I love the sliding, the way she goes between her pitches there too. That kind of thing, like, that's not produced. That kind of slide, if you try and produce it, it just backfires like crazy. I've been in Melodyne and worked with singers' voices, and that's really, really hard to finagle. Her voice is just 100% pure, golden Putri sound right now, and nothing else.
To the blue.
I love the ring on it. That's so good. The little...
Break my heart, break my heart, make me so down and alone.
Wow. Like, listen to the way she's using her breath there and the way she pauses it, not because she needs more air, but for expression. I love that little tiny run in there too. It's just expression. Oh, pure heart.
In a loneliness, you break my heart, break my home, make me so down in a loneliness. You let me when I'm in love.
Okay, remember what I said about that mouth earlier? I love the way she's opening it up a little more now, and it's coming with that power. It's just like she's letting it out. I love the way she was really strategically essentially holding that sound back before so that we get this thrill now. She's built it up perfectly.
You let me when I'm in love.
I'm gonna go back because that moment she's still staying in this very full, thick chord engagement, essentially. So everybody else is thinking, oh, it's powerful, and she's going up high, but it's not just that. It's that she's able to maintain this muscle coordination while going that high and not crack. That's very, very impressive to me. And she's able to like thin it out just enough that she goes high and it keeps clarity without sounding wobbly. It's just like laser and beautiful and pure, and you can hear so much Whitney Houston influence, which she mentioned earlier too. It's like, wow, she's 17 here. Wow. That was such a good adjustment.
Oh, yes!
Do I fall in you?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Okay, I've paused just before Putri's about to perform a second song that Simon requested. Again, if you want to see the full video, click the link below in the About section, and let's hear her sing another one.
What I gotta do to make you love me? What I gotta do to make you care? What do I do when lightning strikes me? And I wake to find that you're not there.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I love this face, that pure shock. I'm gonna go back and see if we can catch this song from the beginning again. Just watch her mouth movement, particularly her lip movement. There's so many great things so far in this, and yes, I'm really excited to talk about them and analyze them and love them even more.
What I gotta do to make you love me?
I love actually the way that you can see her lips so clearly in this. It's just beautiful enunciation. So many singers think they should enunciate like they speak, and it has to be way more for this style of singing. If you're singing grunge, you can have very neutral mouth shapes for the most part, but that's a very specific subset, really, of music. For most music, when you want really clear enunciation, especially if you're thinking about singing something like a powerhouse, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, that kind of soul, you have to have so much lip movement like her.
Do to make you love me? What I gotta do to make you can?
I love the way she's maintaining a lot of intensity without necessarily being loud. Keeping quiet intensity is very difficult in singing. Often singers need to learn how to sing loud first so that they can then take that intensity and learn how to channel it into a quieter space. And this has got so much energy in it without blowing out the top just yet. It's like she's gathering it up.
What I gotta do to make you can? What do I do when lightning strikes me? And I wake to find that you're not there.
I love the way you see a little bit of cheeks and teeth and the way there's like just a teensy bit of bite that comes into her sound. If you look at Lizzie Hale's mouth, for example, and compare that here, you'll see similarities.
And I wake to find that you're not there.
What a voice.
What I gotta do to make you for me? What I gotta do to be heard?
I love, so she's essentially like crying into these entrances, and she's taking a little bit of this lower voice, a little bit of lower register engagement, and then crying into the upper one. And it makes us feel like there's so much extra emotion packed behind it, but she's not keeping it super loud, right? She will cry, but keep the intensity there. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then I feel this build happening. Also, I can't get over how gorgeous her pitch is. It's so perfect. And then when she wants to give just a little extra, she'll go just a teensy bit, just like the tiniest bit for expression, which is exactly what we should do with pitch. It's gorgeous.
What I gotta do to be heard? What do I say when it's all over, baby?
She's got a little growl in there.
Sorry seems to be the hardest word. It's sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation, and it's getting cold and more upset.
I think my whole body just got goosebumps. It was just like, it wasn't like that slow ripple across. It was just instant. I feel like I've got spikes. It's, whoa. The mix that she does up on sad, sad, sad. And then the way she's adding a little, it sounds like a Ritenoid rattle to me, meaning like, if you take Louis Armstrong, he has this particular way of creating a little bit of grit, just a tiny bit of growl in the voice. It sounds like she's using a similar part of her voice to create that, which is very non-destructive. Thank goodness for this gorgeous tone.
So sad. It's a sad, sad, sad
That mix is amazing.
situation.
Oh, shoot, that's so good.
It's a sad, sad situation.
I am so impressed by that moment. I mean, all of it, but that is like jaw-dropping and how controlled it is. And she makes it seem easy. Look at how still her body is. She's playing extremely well to support the voice too, but she's not, I don't see lots of extrinsic things happening to get to that sound. It's like she's just supporting it really well and giving us this sound directly. It's gorgeous expression and fabulous technique.
It's sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation, and it's getting more and more absurd.
Wow.
She just feels it.
It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk and drop oh, it seems.
Well, the moment before blew my mind. I don't even know what my mind did here. I feel like it popped out of my brain.
Why can't we talk and drop oh, it seems.
You can do tons of training and improve your voice, tons. But at 17, I'm guessing there's some training as well that's going into this, but that is talent that has been honed really, really, really well. That's been practiced, that has been refined. But oh my gosh, she has so much natural talent to even get to this spot. It's just, that's insane. What a crazy, crazy good voice and incredible feeling behind it. I think she's just so in tune with music and how it feels and how it can be expressed in the voice. It's astonishing.
Why can't we talk and drop oh, it seems to me.
Gosh.
Sorry seems to be.
I'm sorry. Right. Sorry is the word of the day. Coming back, look at the way she is playing with her mouth as she goes through that vowel.
Sorry seems to be.
So what happens as she shifts it is she actually goes through different overtones. So we hear this ring and a shift in the ring as it's happening. It's such a really cool effect and sound. Wow, one more time. Like, that's so cool to hear. Yes, it's being held steady. She's got an amazing vibrato, but the way that her mouth shape is shifting the overtones in it is what is really, really exciting to me.
Sorry seems to be.
Oh my God. One more time. Words escape me for how, wow. Wow. That is the best audition I've seen on AGT, and I am so excited to hear where she goes. That is just, she has an incredible voice, an incredible feel, an incredible talent, and obviously determination to pursue it. It's like, wow, just wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh. I want to put together a playlist for you guys. This is going to be a playlist of powerhouse female singers, and listen to this playlist and then think back to Putri and think about the fact that she is 17. She is barely starting this journey. It's so exciting. It's over here, and may you fall more in love with music every day.